Smile on that pretty face.
The dog, the telephone, the children, the doorbell.
Calgon, take me away.
Let Calgon baths take you away from it all. To a world where lush fragrances and soft, silky waters caress your body, relax your mind. It's another world in a Calgon bath. Fragrant Calgon baths. Lose yourself in luxury.
You have to be a champion to cover the champions. ABC Sports with knockout boxing excitement. ABC's International Championship Boxing with top pros and amateurs. The excitement begins Sunday. Carlos Palomino, WBC welterweight champ, takes on Wilfredo Benitez. For fast-paced action and all the reaction, there's reason to watch ABC Sports.
Sunday, the Hardy Boys in a race with death. Then, a visitor from beyond all galaxies.
Who are you?
A demonic messiah with the power of life and death.
This man is some kind of a god.
Is this the end or a new beginning for Battlestar Galactica? Then a world premiere movie.
Those girls are the hottest thing around. Every guy's secret fantasy. I want you to get the inside story.
The movie that tells what it really takes to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Sunday, starting at 7, 6 Central and Mountain on ABC.
On One Life to Live, who can solve the mystery of Marco's death?
Where's Katrina Carr? I think Marco was dead when she called me. Either she did it or she knows who did.
Was there anybody else in the health club when you were there?
Vicky Riley came out of Marco's office.
I am innocent. Ed Hall knows that I did not kill Marco.
The police are still baffled.
Are you so desperate for a suspect that you're trying to pin the murder on me?
One Life to Live, every weekday on ABC.
Hi there, Toots. What do you say?
What do you want? Get out of here.
No dame slams the door in my face.
Eddie told you to get out of here.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear you, because I'm a little hard of hearing seeing this
You
here,
come one
you
more
know?
step, and I'm gonna call the police, and I mean it.
All right, fine. I can say what I have to say from Cali right from here, just as well.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Well, I just got one thing to say. I want to make sure you show up at the Chateau tonight.
Tonight? This girl's just out of hospital. She's still convalescent.
Hey, would you lay off, please? I've had enough of you wild dames for one day. Now, look, Kelly, Claudette is on my back because her business is so bad. She needs you.
Eddie, find somebody else.
No dice.
Why? What about Steve? What's his face?
Steve Gary. No, she's already auditioned him, and she's chucked him. Him and that country and western guitar of his.
Well, you find someone else because she's not well enough to perform.
Didn't I tell you to stay out of this?
Eddie, I can't. Look, I can't do those sets tonight. Give me a day, too.
No, now.
Look, you don't own her. Don't you push her around. She's through with you.
I'm still her personal manager, and I got a contract to prove that.
Will you look at me? I'm washed out. Look at me.
Listen, she can't even walk up them stairs. Where do you think she's going to get the energy to perform tonight?
Oh, Kelly's got ways of perking herself up for a crowd. Don't you, Kelly doll?
Eddie.
Come on, just do me this one little favor, please. You're going to want a favor from me pretty soon. Say in about 2 weeks.
She don't want nothing from you no more.
And now that's where you're wrong, Auntie Myrtle. You are so wrong, ain't she, Kelly?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Oh, that's a good one. Well, I can play dumb, too, if that's the way you want it, Kelly, baby. If you don't show up on that stage tonight, and you come to me in 2 weeks asking for a little favor, you just watch how dumb I play. You just watch. I won't even begin to know how to help you. And won't that just kill you?
He has a fever and a stuffy cold.
Aspirin?
Mother says Congesprin.
She's hot, and her nose is all stuffed up.
Aspirin?
Oh, my sister says Congesprin.
Congesprin cold medicine in tablets or liquid helps relieve both fever and congestion fast. This winter, be ready with double-action Congesprin. It does so much more than aspirin alone.
Fever and stuffed nose? Congesprin.
For fever and congestion, mothers say Congesprin.
Beautiful. A hair color that actually gives you healthy-looking hair. The hair color is Clairol from Clairol, the world's first no-ammonia shampoo in hair color. Clairol put in silky conditioners, so you actually get healthy-looking hair as you color. Give yourself the hair you deserve. Now, salon-tested color and beautiful, healthy-looking hair. Clairol from Clairol, the world's first no-ammonia shampoo in hair color.
Thursday.
I'm here to register. I'm an alien.
Mork checks in at the immigration office.
Where did you come from? Over there.
Then it's a big night for Rerun and Roger, when they bring their dream dates home on What's Happening.
Good morning, this is Eyewitness News Brief. Governor-elect Lamar Alexander chose a former Washington State prison official to head the state's correction system, prompting House Speaker Ned McWhorter to wonder why a Tennessean was not selected. Governor Ray Blanton is to receive double murderer Roger Humphrey's file today after the State Board of Pardons and Paroles rejected him from early release from prison. The Tennessee Valley Authority may offer discount rates to small industries, willing on a few minutes' notice to have their power reduced by as much as that consumed by 200 homes. Delays in the investigation of a Memphis widow's murder have prompted demands for changes in a state law that keeps fingerprints of juvenile offenders out of police records. West Tennessee Congressman Ed Jones says he thinks Congress will make some budget cuts this year, but he warned in Jackson yesterday that Tennesseans who have been calling for reductions in federal spending should be prepared for reduction in services. That's Eyewitness News Brief. Next scheduled newscast at 12 noon. Good morning.
James Arnett stars as mountain man Zeb McCahan in a new season of frontier adventure on how the West was won. A hired gun threatens to tear the McCahan clan apart when Laura falls in love with the same man who's been sent to drive Zeb and his family from their Wyoming homestead. Monday night at 8 o'clock on Channel.
You can't do better than Pryor. Get a 1979 Pryor Oldsmobile and a 79 Pryor deal and the great Pryor service. Just compare our inventory with any other Olds dealer. Compare our prices with any other Olds dealer. And then compare our higher Pryor trades with any other Olds dealer. And you'll discover there is no comparison. You can't do better than Pryor. Pryor Oldsmobile, 2525 Mount Moriah.
Just for fun, join Sanford and Son weeknights at 5:30 on Channel 13.
In the ocean. The house won't even be ours in 10 days. Come in.
Hold it right there. As I just had my rug clean, get that mud off your feet.
Anything else?
Yeah, I just did my mirrors. Wipe that ugly off your face.
Channel 13. We're the one for Sanford and Son.
Did you know that tourists spent nearly $1.5 billion in Tennessee last year? Be nice to our visitors. They're very nice to us.
Can I dance? Come on, Charlie. You see me at the club parties. Well, I shouldn't say this to a judge, but you're not exactly Fred Astaire yourself. Listen, you want to talk to Frank? Hey, Frank, you got anything for Charlie?
No. Tell him I'll miss him at the swearing-in. And I know about his hustle lessons, so he better lay off you, Bob.
Did you get that? Yeah, I got to... Oh, yeah, okay, I'll give him the message in private. Okay, I'll see you later.
Well,
Well, Judge Ferris is in good form today.
I am going to miss him.
What was his message?
Well,
It's all right. You can say it in front of me.
well, I mean, he just sort of, Frank and,
Come on, Bob. Hey, I'm one of the guys, right?
Yeah, Bob. We won't be shocked.
How long has she been standing there?
I don't know. How long have you been standing there?
A minute.
Okay, that's it. That's called eavesdropping, possibly breaking and entering. Come in, sit down. Before you say anything, I think you should understand it can be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to make one telephone call.
Can I call Charlie Ferris and ask him what his message was? Hey, for Pete's sake, my brother's a senator. Don't get tough with me.
Okay, I'll lay off. Just change the subject, all right?
Okay. I just stopped by to say have a great time in Washington and congratulations in advance. How's that?
That's good.
Darn, you don't know how much I wish you were coming with us.
Yeah, but then I couldn't see you on the news, and Little John and I will be watching.
Yeah, thanks for taking care of them.
Just breakfasts, dinners, basically, but I'm looking forward to it. Georgia? No, she wasn't there when I came in.
Ethel!
Oh, hello, honey. Hello. Hi, I heard you talking in there, and I didn't want to butt in. So
Oh, you're not.
Ethel, hi, how are you? I got your report. I read it last night.
Yeah? Well, I guess you noticed I was pretty mad when I wrote it.
Yeah.
You missed a very ugly meeting.
Well, thanks for covering it for me. Now, that is a side of educational bureaucracy I would never have heard about without you. Come on in.
Hey, Ethel.
Hi.
How's your landlord these days?
Oh, mine's all right, but my neighbors...
Have you met my sister?
Not formally, but I know that you are Ethel Green, Frank's #1 volunteer.
Ah, and I know you're Siobhan. Hi.
Ethel is my Riverside task force. Now, what is this about your neighbors?
Oh, yeah, I really would like to tell you about the mess they're in. I mean, if you have a few minutes.
Sure. Here, sit down.
Yeah.
Sit down. Is it more landlord trouble?
A lot like I had last winter. You know, 8 days now with no heat, no hot water, and hardly any coal except what's leaking from the pipes. Now, I'm talking about 5 buildings, 12 families each, and you know, one company owns the whole bunch. Now, the tenants have gotten nowhere with their complaints. They've even called the city, and they've just got nothing.
Has somebody kept a record of who was contacted and what was said?
Oh, yes. Everything is in here. A couple of my friends have been trying to organize, you know, to try to convince the people just to hold back on their rent. You know, they saw what happened to my building, you know, when you put that pressure on Mr. Foote.
Oh, not me, you.
Well, okay, well, all of us. Anyway, they're really inspired by it, and they're planning on having a tenants meeting, you know, for anyone that'll show up.
Well, they'll probably only get a handful this time, but the important thing is making that first step.
That's right. Well, it kind of brings me to the favor I need.
Just tell me when and where, and if I can't get there, Bob and Nancy will.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, it's tomorrow at my place. Oh, well, that's no good.
Ethel, I'm sorry. I have to be in Washington, and these two are coming with me.
Okay, well, I guess we can put it off for a couple of days.
No, look, you gotta work while these people are ready to act. I worked with the rent strike out in Seattle last year. What about sending me as your representative?
Cheerios, made from oats, the cereal grain highest in protein, fortified with 8 vitamins and iron, and golden toasted to make it a tasty part of your family's complete breakfast.
Betsy, budgets are impossible. Plain meat again tonight. Got any ways to perk up hamburgers?
Sure. Make the meal not so plain with ease.
Betty Crocker or gratin potatoes. Russet potato slices in a smooth, cheddary sauce. Potatoes that perk up plain meat meals.
Great on Rottens. How did it go? Tom liked the potatoes?
He loved them.
I knew he would.
Or gratin, one of 5 plain meat potatoes from Betty Crocker.
Super.